Welcome to Learning English with Captain Binoy Varagil, Assistant Professor, Department of English, St. Joseph's College, Devgiri, Kozhikode, Kerala, India. We learn about function words, and we know that function words are small words like the articles, the preposition, the conjunctions, the auxiliary verbs, and of course the interjections, etc. And we know that the function words of course play a lot of significance in the use of the language in written as well as spoken English. And we know that of course one of the important type of the function word is modal auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. And we learned about of course the important modal auxiliaries in this lecture series, and today we are learning about the uses of the modal auxiliary would, W-O-U-L-D, would. Would has of course four important uses, and let us understand the first use of would right now. Would is used to talk about repeated actions in the past, or rather habitual behavior in the past. So number one use or first use of would is to talk about repeated actions and habitual behavior referring to the past. We had a habit in the past, right? When we were of course children, maybe some years ago, we had a habit or we used to do certain things. So in order to refer to the repeated actions or habitual behavior, we depend on the modal auxiliary would. When we say he would never let anybody know what was happening in his house, this is his habit in the past. He would never let anybody know what was happening in his house. This is his habit, right? A person who is very sure that nobody knows about the incidents in his home, who is just very cautious about keeping everything secret about his family. He would never let anybody know what was happening in his house. And another example is, again, repeated actions or habitual behavior in the past. When we were young, we would get up early in the morning. Again, it is a habit, right? When we were young, we would get up early in the morning. Alright. Every day. Alright. When we were young, we would get up early in the morning. Yeah, this was our habit when we were young. Similarly, we would say, when I was young, I would go to church on Sundays, right? When I was young, I would go to church on Sundays. Again, when I was young, I would go to my grandpa's every day. Grandpa's house, right? Okay. When I was young, I would go to my grandpa's every day. So this is the first use of would. Would is used to talk about repeated actions and habitual behavior referring to the past. Now we look at the second use of would. Would is used as the past tense form of will in reported speech. Alright, this is very important. So in reported speech, of course, we have the will in the dialogue, will the very auxiliary in the very dialogue is of course just changed into would when we have the reporting verb in the past tense, and we would say, he said that he would attend the class. He said that he would attend the class. So normally it would be, he says, or he said, I will attend the class. He said that he would attend the class, right? So will is just transformed into would because it is reported by said, the past tense of the reporting verb. So when we have the reporting verb in the past tense, the will of the very original dialogue will become would. So that is the second use of would. Would is used as the past tense of will in reported speech when the reporting verb is in the past tense. He said that he would attend the class. Alex said that he would go to church on Monday. Alright, so these are the examples of the second use of would. It is used as the would is used as the past tense of will in reported speech when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Now we move on to the third use of would. Would is used to make a lot of polite requests, right? So it is very important, and we use it every day, and we know it, right? But we have to understand that each time we are using would, we are making polite requests, and we say, would you open the window? Would you open the window? We don't have to have a please there. It's already polite. It's a polite request, and you can say, would you open the window? Would you open the window? Would you show me the way to the church? Would you help me? Would you lend me your umbrella? All this is polite request, very polite request. Okay, so that is the third use of would. Now we move on to the fourth use of the modal auxiliary would. It is used to indicate probability or likelihood, right? And you would say he would be about 60 when he died. This is of course a likelihood. You are just making a speculation. You're just guessing his age when he died, and we say he would be about 60 when he died. He would be about 60 when he died. Similarly, we would also say she would be very tired after the hard work. She would be very tired after the work. She would be very tired after working hard for weeks, right? So she would be, this a likelihood, it's a possibility, it's a probability. So this is the fourth use of would, the auxiliary. Now we have learned almost all important uses of would, the modal auxiliary. Now we are just consolidating everything and concluding. Okay, would has four important uses. Number one, to talk about repeated actions in the past. Number two, it is used as the past tense of will in reported speech when the reporting verb is in the past tense. Number three, it is used in polite requests. Number four, it is used to indicate probability or likelihood, like in he would be about 65 when he died. So this is what we have to learn about the uses of would. So let's be very, very careful while we use would, or rather when we are reading something and we come across the very modal auxiliary would, know that of course we have the very use of one of the uses of would there, and of course by learning all these things and keeping all these in mind, and by using the very would, the modal auxiliary in our spoken and written language, let us be of course masters of the great English language. Thanks a lot for listening to me, and God bless you.